Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at a new coin called io.net. So it just came out on Binance as well as KuCoin, Bybit and other big exchanges. Of course it's not available on Coinbase or even others, but it is available on crypto.com, which is pretty good, and I think that means that it is available to US investors as well. So let's have a look and see what's going on with this coin. So first of all, what is io.net? So basically it is the internet of GPUs. So it is basically aiming at AI companies which are looking to use cheap GPU power. So basically they are actually using the GPUs they are actually using GPUs of other users, and they are giving them to deployers who are looking to use the GPU. So in all that, io.net coin is required, or this one. So basically anyone who is looking to use their network requires io coin. So all the payments actually do go through io. So even if they do pay in USDC, that transaction still goes from io. So I think that is the biggest utility that io coin has. So I think that is pretty good for the coin. So besides that, io is also paying out to the GPU owners who are actually giving out powers their GPUs actually. So that's pretty good. After that, we also have io coin holders who participate in providing crypto economic security. So these are basically stakers. So you can also stake your io coins and get additional rewards. So that's pretty good. And if we look at their general products, they have actually 6 products. The first one is actually the cloud and access decentralized GPU cluster on demand via IO networks. After that, we have worker. Put the power into your hands with their easy to use one-stop interface for all GPU and CPU worker setups. So that basically, if you're looking if you want your GPU to work, you can actually use this one. So they also have Explorer, which is pretty good one. So as you can see here, as of now they have unverified GPU of 800k and the verified are around 133k. That's pretty good. I think that's a big number, as you can see. So they do actually give the GPU which are those and what's happening. As you can see here, you can actually check various I think countries and where the most of the GPU is coming from. That's pretty good. After that, if we just look at their network map, as you can see here, most of them are coming from US, and after that we do have a lot coming from Europe, as well as I think many are in Asia as well. So it's pretty good overall, I think. After that, we do have clusters, and as of now, if you look here, the overall total network earning is over 1 million. Of course, it's not that much, but I think that is going to increase. And this is the daily earning, as you can see, and that's pretty good. I think it came out around, I think, on May 31st, and as of now it has been doing pretty awesome. So after that we have workers. I think these are the GPUs. So we do have ionet and random network as well as filecoin. Not sure why we have filecoin here, but that's pretty good, I think, overall. So after that we have interface. So this is the interface. As you can see here, they are available on Aptos as well as Solana. So I think that's pretty good for them as well. So basically they are better, faster and cheaper. So that is one of the reasons why I think io.net could have demand in the future, and that is the best thing that they have going on. So if you look at their partners, we have Solana, Aptos and the random network. So these three are pretty big one, and I think that could be one of the indications that this coin is still relatively a slightly bit, I think, undervalued, and I think it could actually end up hitting 6 million or 600 million or 700 million market cap because of these big, I think, partners. And after that, if we just go here and slightly see their team's investor, if you just look here, this is their team. I won't be going over their team, but I think the thing that is interesting is the investor. So on the investor page, we have Solana Ventures, which is a big one, and 6MV. After that, we have, I think this is a Hack VC and Multicoin Capital. That's pretty big one. Even OKX Venture is pretty big one. Delphi Digital is also a big one. The Sandbox is a pretty big one, and they also have Aptos as investors. I think that's pretty good. And even I think Animoca brand, which usually invest in, I think they usually invest in most likely NFTs and metaverse, but they are here in the GPU industry, so I think that's a big one. After that, we do have others as well. So even for the angel investors, you can see we have Solana Labs, Antoli, and as well as Aptos Labs, and the Sandbox and Animoca brand. So they do have pretty good investors, and I think that's big for them. So they did actually raise around, I think, 30 million, which is a lot at the valuation of 1 billion. So that's pretty good, I think. So these are the investors which we just discussed. So basically they are the decentralized physical infrastructure network or deep-in project. So I think that is a big category if you're looking for a new coin that could actually pump. So if we just go here, we do have a render there, as well as Filecoin, the Graph, and AR, which is a big one as well. So of course this coin has yet to hit these market cap, but still looking at IO, it's relatively new, so I think it has seen a pretty good growth. Of course, I think we may actually see a correction, but as of now it's doing that good. So now let's look at the main part, which is the tokenomic of this coin, and I think that is the most important thing about this coin. So this coin had a max supply of 800 million, as you can see here. So 500 million actually was minted at a start, and the rest will be actually given. So 300 million will be given in terms of reward, as you can see here. So they will actually go from and decrease yearly to 2024. As you can see, as of now the APY is pretty big, as you can see here. So if you just look here, the coin will have a burning mechanism, which is pretty awesome, and I think that is going to actually decrease the demand over time, increase the demand over time. And that burn mechanism is basically, so the burn mechanism is really interesting because they will be using GPU renters fees to actually buy back and burn IO coin, and I think that is actually going to increase the demand of the IO coin in the future. As you can see here, the IO burn mechanism adjusts the amount of IO to be burned based on the IO price. So I think that is going to be interesting, and let's see what happens, because as of now the network usage is not that much. So let's see what happens. After that, we have the IO coin allocation, we have unlock rewards, and as well as others. So as you can see here, we have community getting some rewards, as well as team, series A, seed round, ecosystem, and community. So these community rewards, I think most likely the airdrops, or I think the Binance launchpad amount. So as you can see here, this one is actually unlocked at the start, and after that we do have this ecosystem, and I think this is the most likely unlocked as well, and rest of them are locked, as you can see here. So if you just look here, the exact allocation are this one: 50% goes to the community, 12.5% goes to the bakers, and other 10% goes to the series A as well as initial co-contributors. So 16% goes to the R&D. So bakers are getting over 25%, sorry, 23%, which is a lot, I think, but I think that means that in the future we may see a lot of sell pressure coming in from the investors. So but there is a catch, because the investors tokens are locked for, I think, 13 months, which is pretty awesome. So I think as for 1 year there won't be sell pressure, and I think that is going to be pretty interesting. So I think this coin should be pretty good to hold for 1 year, and after that, if there is if the investors do get their tokens, we'll see a sell pressure, but as of now I don't think we'll have that much sell pressure. As for the emissions of the coin itself, as you can see here, IONET will release 500 million tokens at launch and gradually emit 30 million tokens additionally over 20 years. So basically these are for the stakers. So if you are the holder of IO coin, you can actually stake and earn, and that's pretty good, I think. So I think to overall sum this video up, I think this coin should be pretty good to hold for 1 year, and after that we'll most likely see a lot of sell pressure. And in general, the demand for the deepen or the GPUs has increased, but as of now we do have a pretty good correction going on in this kind of category. So I think we may most likely see a correction, and after that the coin could actually end up pumping, but as of now I think it is better to wait for the coin to actually go over In my opinion, 3.5 is a pretty good entry for this coin. As of now, this could be actually start pump. I think we may actually see a correction for this coin, but if you look at render, that has been going down. So I think overall we are seeing the correction in this exact, I think, category. But so I think it is better to wait for this coin to go below $3 or even at 3.5 is a pretty good buy. So this was it. I hope you like the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.